a mountain top way out in the distance. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure how well this camera is capturing the view. Every time you, every time you put a real-life landscape on a 2D screen like this, I think something is lost in the transition. But this is an absolutely gorgeous view. Hopefully that's coming in somewhat through the camera. We're at my brother and sister-in-law's house. The sun, though, is really intense. I'm under the awning here, but the sun is still hurting my eyes. Which is why I was saying to the wife I wanted to go around and get some video of the town, but she says, absolutely not. You are not going out at this time. I argued, but I said I'll put on my hat and my sunglasses. But yeah, the sun gets really intense this time of the day in Vietnam, so nobody goes out if they can avoid it. I assume they have a reason, those motorcycles. Alright, and this is the back porch of the same house. Now, one of these mountains here, I forget which one, I'll have to ask my wife, apparently is not safe to climb on because of so many bombs left over from the Vietnam War. Quang, Ngai, the province we're in here, was one of those notorious free fire zones during the Vietnam War, where at a certain point in the war, the U.S. Army just assumed that anyone you see walking around was Viet Cong, because the area was so sympathetic to Viet Cong. No, Rosa! Sorry, my daughter's throwing things off the roof. I should probably be keeping a closer eye on her instead of filming this video, but just give me 2 minutes. No, don't throw things off the roof. You say no, but they still do it. That trash piles is normal in Vietnam, in the city as well as the countryside. You know, I guess to be fair, trash collection here is not what it is back home, so people make do. But yeah, I mean, the scenery here is absolutely look at that view. Rice fields, palm trees, mountains in the back, bright blue sky. All right, it's after 5 o'clock. The sun is no longer so intense, so my wife has agreed to let me go out. So this is the road along which her house, or her parents' house, and her sister-in-law's house is located. As you can see, it's for a countryside road. It gets a fair amount of traffic, including some big trucks, which occasionally will come barreling down here, carrying some of them are carrying lumber. I'm not sure what all of them are carrying. So it's I mean, it's definitely out in the countryside, but it's not completely devoid of people by any stretch. Yeah, sorry. This road I generally try and avoid walking on if I can avoid it, because as you can see, it feels like a pedestrian is taking his life in his own hands. Although the locals do it all the time. But I'm going to turn down one of the side roads here. And walk down this way. Now the sun is no longer quite as bright as it was during the middle of the afternoon, so as a contrast, the colors are no longer so intense. The green is no longer so green. But you can still get a glimpse of that. Let me see if I can zoom in here, because I'm not sure the camera captures this. All right, this road goes a little bit down this way, and then I'll turn the camera off for a bit until I get around the next bend, and then turn the camera back on. Okay, here we are around the next bend. There's the mountain in the distance there. I think that's the one that is still covered with bombs. I remember right. And a little bit further down the same path. Lots of farm animals around here. Cows, ducks, chicken, water buffalo. Oh yeah, here's a good shot of the water buffalo here. Let me see if I can zoom in on them a bit. There they are, lounging around in the water. And yeah, a nice good clear shot of some green fields. Yep. This is the countryside. All right. And here I am, having come down this footpath here to middle of the rice fields. Sun is beginning to go down, so that's affecting the light, but I think should still be able to see all the mountains off in the distance and the green rice. I'm not entirely sure what the laws are regarding around private property and stuff like that, but I seem to be able to go down these paths without nobody getting upset. Without anybody getting upset, excuse me. Now that I'm out in the Vietnamese countryside, as opposed to Saigon, where I usually live, for better or for worse, I cannot walk around without attracting attention. They're not used to foreigners out in this part of the countryside. So a tall Caucasian man walking around results in a lot of stares and questions and greetings. Mostly all of it friendly though. So can't complain too much, although it does make me self-conscious, but that's what I get for coming out here to Asia. If I wanted to blend in with the crowd, I should have stayed at home. Oh, the water buffalo are out grazing in the field now. Oh yeah, my name is Joel. Yep. Just come around the next bend here. And here's the view over here. Yeah, let's go down this way and see what we can see. Yeah, lots of irrigation needed to keep these rice paddies full of water. So you'll see these things here out in the countryside all the time. And then Alright, so I've got a couple dogs who are upset that I'm walking down this path. Now this frequently happens in the countryside, in Vietnam as well as Cambodia. Most of the time they're all bark and no bite, but I generally take them as my cue to turn around and go the other way. Because why take the chance, huh? If you were to get bitten by a dog out here, you'd have to go back to Saigon and get 8 rabies shots or whatever the treatment is for getting bitten by strange dogs out here in the countryside. It's not to be assumed that they're disease-free. So, yep. I think I might decide that this is the, I don't know, I've never been bitten yet, but then I always just turn around. Oh yeah, oh, there's a whole pack. Well, they seem to be biking on now. Developed my escort of curious children as I'm walking down the street. Again, something that frequently happens out in the countryside. Yeah, they're all friendly kids, though. Yes, con chao. Con chao. Con chao is water buffalo in Vietnamese. Yes. Yeah, it's hello. My escort here has increased. Hello. Yeah. Xin chào. Xin chào. Alright.
Where are you from?
Oh, from America. Yes, I'm from America. Yeah, it's evening, so they're taking the water buffalo.
What's your name? What is this?
Oh, my name is Joel. Yeah.
What is this?
What's your name?
I
What is that? It's a bicycle? Yeah. What do you say in Vietnamese?
What is this? What is this?
Oh, what is that? It's a bicycle? Yeah. Yeah. They're all bicycles. Yeah, one of the disadvantages of waiting until 5 to get out is you don't have long before the sun goes down. The tropics don't seem to have the long summer days the way we have back in North America. Sun pretty routinely sets at 5:30, be it summer or be it winter. So you can see the pink glow in the sky, perhaps. I got sidetracked by those kids who were asking me, trying to ask me, a mixture of Vietnamese and English, a million questions about who I was and what I was doing there. We we had some communication between my very limited Vietnamese and their very limited English. But it essentially meant I lost what little daylight there was left. So hopefully I'll get out next couple of days. We're here for 5 days, 4 nights total. It's day 2 at the moment. Haven't really gotten out yet because, well, busy watching the kids for one thing, and then the wife doesn't want me going out during the heat of the day. I gave in today. I might try and get out another day. I mean, she's right. You shouldn't go around during the heat of the day normally. But once or twice I don't think will hurt. I've done it before. You know, you put on a sun hat. You put on a towel around your neck to block the sun. Put on sunglasses. You just kind of cover up as much as you can. And you survive. But yeah, I think I'll call this good for today.